Hello everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. Hi, this is Lady Love. I'm coming to you this afternoon with a deep topic. Let me ask you a question. Who do you depict is your worst enemy? Let's take a Selah moment and pause. Have you thought of them? I am going to suggest to you that your worst enemy could possibly be you. Let's dive right into this deep topic. Shining stars, pronounce the word enemy. En-na-me. I propose to you that you could be your own worst enemy. Let me ask you another question. Have you ever heard of the ego? What exactly is an ego? Where does it stem from? Where does it come from? Shining stars, some seem to think that the ego is developed between the ages of 1 and 7. Me, myself, my own personal opinion is that it is developed from 0 to 7. And what the ego consists of, shining stars, is a cluster of emotions that make up our personalities, our characteristics. And the ego is stemming from beliefs of mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, religion, and so on and so forth. I propose to you, by the time you are 7, you are possibly able to draw the conclusion of what you think is good and what you think is bad, and what you think is pretty and what you think is ugly. And due to the programming of your environment, of the people that are around you, you get programmed with their beliefs, their way of thinking, and it forms your ego. The ego, shining stars, is an energy that is programmed into us that really depicts the way we look at our physical outside environment. So, shining stars, yes, what I am suggesting to you, that possibly the way you think, the way you look at things, the way you draw your conclusions could possibly be stemming from the way my mother thought, my grandmother thought, my daddy thought, the church thought, and could possibly have nothing to do with your own judgment, your own way of looking at things. Now, I know this is going deep, so stay with me. You know, shining stars, what I've learned for myself, and let me just throw this out there, that the information that I give, my point of view, the way I look at things, is not necessarily the way everyone else look at things. So I'm asking you, I'm suggesting to you that if the content resonates with you, then it's for you. If not, it's not. And it's as simple as that. You know, it is so complex, the way we are designed. It can be three people looking at a movie, and after the movie is over and you ask them their opinion or what did they get from the movie, no one answer will be the same as the other. No one, the way they look at things, the way they perceive things is like anyone else. What I've concluded is that we are individually made and designed just like our fingerprint is not like anyone else on this earth. So is the way we perceive and the way we download information individually. So I just wanted to point that out, that if it resonates with you, it does. If it don't just throw it away and say it's no good, because it could possibly be for someone else. But ego can be your own worst enemy. Have you ever had grandmother or an elder tell you about a mirror experience, that one day you will possibly have one? And what that is, shining stars, is when you go to the mirror and you look in the mirror and you have a rude awakening that you, or it starts with the man in the mirror. And that, the way you look at things and the way you perceive things and even the way you project things, you start to evaluate and look at it and decide what must go and what must stay. So our thoughts, the way we look at things, the way our ego has been programmed to perceive things, could possibly be drawing the wrong conclusion and could possibly, in many cases, shining stars, become your own worst enemy. Now, in every video, it seems to lead back to consciousness. And that's exactly what it will take in order for you to go in and to do some correcting and some rearranging and some rethinking, evaluating yourself, and drawing new conclusions to the way you think and the way you look at things. And you talking about some work. I propose to you that that's major work. And that, shining stars, the conclusion that I have drawn for myself is that there is absolutely nothing in this world, in my thoughts, that I will allow to steal my joy, my peace, my happiness. My goal in life is to, at least 90% of the time, live in a happy state of mind. Forgiveness just dropped in my spirit. And for me, I value the ability to be able to forgive an individual or to forgive the action of, so to speak, an enemy, and what they have or I have perceived them as doing wrong toward me. And really and truly, shining stars, forgiveness really starts with self. Forgiving yourself for whatever ego has told you that you are wrong in doing. Shining stars, if you don't have the knowledge and the wisdom while you are supposedly doing something that is perceived wrong to someone else or to yourself, then shining stars, what's left but to forgive yourself and to forgive others? And let me remind you that forgiveness is not to make the other person feel good. Forgiveness, shining stars, is to free yourself and to make yourself feel better. Forgiveness for me is like a reset button. Hit the reset button and let me start over again. And especially let me evaluate the way I have perceived the circumstances that I have determined requires unforgiveness. Shining stars, I tell you all the time that you have to be determined to a state of desperate in order to correct your life and to put yourself on a path that leads to bliss, that leads to peace, that leads to joy. Shining stars, I know that the world has, so to speak, painted a picture for us that material things are what's in. It is what we are supposedly after. But I propose to you that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, more important than to live in a state of bliss, of joy, happiness, and peace. And once you really conquer this and obtain it, regardless of what you have, it will not disturb your peace and your joy. Can't no enemy take it. Can't no losing house take it. Can't losing a relationship take it. No outside influences will be able to rob you of the true wealth, the true goal in life. Shining stars, as usual, my content, I try my best to simplify it, to break it down in layman's terms, to make it so that even a child can understand it. It's not about big words and articulate. I, so to speak, keep it real. And I do it because I love you. I do it because I want to help somebody. I do it sometimes, shining stars, for myself. It helps me, to be honest. To research, to dig in and get the knowledge and the wisdom before I give it to you. It enlightens me. So It's an honor and a privilege to be of service. Shining Stars, I'm asking you once again if the content of my video has helped you in any way to please share. And don't forget to push like. And even if you don't like, push the don't like button. But Shining Stars, I thank you for your time. And this is Lady Love. I'm sending you joy, peace, love, and prosperity in abundance is yours. Have an awesome, blessed day. Bye-bye.